Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to the Backlog. So, apparently my sleep schedule decided that, I'm not a night owl, I'm now a morning person. Which does make doing this a bit difficult when my body decides, no, you see you should be sleeping from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. Streaming at 6 is a bit difficult. Okay, actually more like 6 to 3, but either way, still makes things difficult, but I am heavily caffeinated. So we're going to make this work. And finish this up. Probably, hopefully. I don't see how we can go much farther than this. We've defeated the Christmas League of Evil, except for the one that they can never seem to decide how many there are at the end. There always seems to be one extra one. They're like, no, there's such and such left. Let's see what Baba Yaga is up to. Cthulhu decides to spend some time with Baba Yaga. I was hoping you'd visit. You're going to figure out how to beat this game, boss. I know you will. But then, what'll I do? I know the story says I'm going to grow up to be a mean old hag, but I wonder. I've kind of gotten used to this whole hero shtick. Maybe I should stick with it. I could wander the countryside in my chicken hut, righting wrongs and vanquishing evil. People would regale each other of tales of my valor while sipping eggnog and eating omelets. I'm guessing the chicken thing is where the omelets come in. Yeah, eggnog and omelets, eggs. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Baba Yaga the hero, and has a nice ring to it. Or I could just go full-blown evil and terrorize small children. Haven't decided yet. Weighing the pros and cons. Cthulhu senses he has forged a lasting relationship with the chicken aficionado, Baba Yaga-chan. Take this, I made it myself. Cthulhu receives a necklace with a beautiful egg attached. If you don't want to wear it, you can always give it back. Could have some useful effects in combat. Cthulhu got the true egg. This accessory for Baba increases the maximum possible amount of chicken power she can have at one time. Christmas Eve the 45th. Alright. Let's see. Enchanted tunic. Swift dress. Spiffy coat. Frozen wand. Odd candy. Rotten egg. Cat tunic. Eldritch tunic. Watch Christmas movies, I don't know. I'm wondering if either we have to do a certain things or just like the normal 7 days that we have to just screw around here. That's not the one that's already open. This is the one that's already open. Cthulhu goes back to the movie theater. This time Crystal and Baba Yaga are there. I wasn't planning on coming today, but Baba Yaga insisted I come with her. They're playing the best movie today, Alyssa LaSalle, Space Cop of the Future. Hell yeah! I thought this movie theater only played Christmas movies. Takes place around Christmas. I'll take it! Cthulhu, Crystal, and Baba Yaga watched the movie. That had absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. But it took place near Christmas. No, it didn't. They didn't mention Christmas a single time. You can see that it's almost Christmas if you look at the calendar in the back of Alyssa's office. That was one scene, and I didn't even see the calendar in that room. So it was small, so what? I really like the scene where she piloted a giant mech to fight a space toad. And how about the scene in the abandoned police station full of zombie police officers? So creepy. I really wish there was a video game where we could see even more of her amazing adventures. I'm sure that could be arranged. Oh wait, it already exists. We played it. It was good. Yeah, it'd be awesome if such a thing existed. They could call it Cosmic Star Heroine and release it on multiple platforms. Yes, but sadly such an amazing game is but a mere dream. It doesn't exist right now for a paltry sum. Seriously, buy Cosmic Star Heroine. Most likely available at whatever store you bought this game from. For no reason whatsoever, Stranger hands Cthulhu a new piece of equipment. Cthulhu got a swift dress. This armor for Baba boosts her speed. Now, Christmas Eve the 46th. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what all the different movies it comes up with. Cthulhu goes back to the movie theater. Sorry, I know you've been a big supporter of this place, but we're closed. For good. What? How is this possible? Since Christmas is never coming, people don't want to see Christmas movies. They're a depressing reminder of our reality. Never say never. I shall rescue Santa Claus and restore Christmas to the world. And with it, your ticket sales will skyrocket. Really? Normally I wouldn't believe some random stranger, but you look so messed up that you have to be serious. Cthulhu senses he has formed a lasting relationship with the movie theater attendee Cinna. Have no worries, you'll be selling overpriced popcorn and cleaning up spilled sodas before you know it. I hope you're right. Since we're closed for the time being, we're not going to need this anymore. Cthulhu got some overpriced candy. This accessory boost for Belsnickel boosts XP gains for the party. Nifty. Alright, we can't go to the movie theater anymore. Let's see. Blaze tunic, enchanted tunic. I forget who gets tunics. Okay, that is, yeah, robe, dress. No, wait, there we go. True egg. Chicken power can go up to 400%. Not as good of stats, though. The egg that other eggs wish they could be. Now let's keep the Fabergé egg. Aerodynamic. Let's see. Yeah, let's get a spiffy coat. I don't know. Cthulhu decides to go to the gingerbread house candy shop. Inside the candy shop, there are countless shelves filled with chocolates and caramels, all formed into the most elaborate shapes. Crystal is already here. Why, if it isn't Cthulhu, I didn't fancy you, someone with a sweet tooth. I've been known to eat the occasional caramel apple when suffering souls weren't available for munching. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. My favorite dessert here is the shaved ice with fruit and chocolate shaving. Delicious and refreshing. Crystal buys 2 bowls of the aforementioned dessert and hands one to Cthulhu. Bon appetit! Cthulhu cautiously tries the contents of this bowl, then with more energy gulps down the rest. Good, isn't it? There's something about the way they prepare it here that really pulls out the flavors and... Hey! Cthulhu grabs Crystal's bowl and devours the entire contents in one fell swoop. You're taking so long I didn't think you wanted it. We just got them. At least you enjoyed them. They were okay, I guess. A glitch in the game occurs and suddenly Cthulhu has a new piece of equipment. Cthulhu got a spiffy coat. This armor for Belsnickel taunts enemies into attacking him. Ooh, that could actually be useful. 4 more days of relationship building and it's still not Christmas. Maybe that wasn't the problem. Of course it wasn't the problem. You just like seeing me suffer. I've been thinking about these situations some more and I think I may have the answer. What exactly is the problem we're facing here? This game just won't end. Not enough chickens? Time is standing still. There's the rub of the matter. Time won't progress. And how is that supposed to help us solve anything? Think. What Christmas novel is about time manipulation? How should I know? I'm Cthulhu. I don't read Christmas novels. Maybe if we had got it. Maybe if I ever got any Christmas presents, someone might have given me a Christmas book to read. A Christmas Carol. That's it. And who in the Christmas Carol is the most sinister being of them all? Ebenezer Scrooge? I thought you didn't read Christmas books. I saw the movie. No, Ebenezer Scrooge is powerless. Besides, he's reformed at the end. That's the whole point of the book. The Ghost of Christmas Present is jovial. The Ghost of Christmas Past is nostalgic. That only leaves the Ghost of Christmas Future. Well, I never thought you'd figure it out. This timeline tires me. Let's speed things up to their natural conclusion. I don't know what day it is. That is a common feeling lately. Uncomfortably common. Behold, a future without Santa. Where is everyone? A world full of damned souls seeking my guidance. Yes, you're going to die. Yes, you're not going to repent. Yes, I'm going to laugh at your misfortune. Here I am. The end. What's happened to you? You used to be so nice under that grim facade. I'll tell you what happened. I saw the ultimate future. With the joy of Christmas influencing the world year after year, not just individuals got better, humanity improved. Eventually, with no more lost souls, I was out of a job, and with no need for my services, my existence ended. But here, my existence is secure. Here, I reign supreme. But at what cost? You've lost your soul. Nobody destroys the world but me. Do you hear that? I'm ending this. If you make it past my minions, you're welcome to try. You'll fail. I've already seen it happen. This world is a shadow of things that may be only. Why show us this if you're past all hope? We're going to beat some sense into you. If you won't accept death with grace, then so be it. Death without honor it is. You'll rue the day you ever met me. Do things the hard way. It all ends the same way. You know what? Just to bump things a little bit. Especially because I can't remember. Oh yeah, that is some good stat gains. That is less good stat gains. 20% more experience. Okay, yeah, don't keep them after me. Alright, cool. This is it. The grand finale. Everything's been leading up to this moment. Isn't this short for an RPG? Shouldn't we still have like 15 more dungeons to go? Nobody's got time for that damage these days. Just be glad you got a new game at all. The narrator's right. Why these days kids don't even bother actually playing video games. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy watching the stream of a better video game on my phone. Back in my day, video games were 2 sticks and a ball in the snow, and we liked it. If my next game isn't at least 1,000 hours, I don't know what I'll do, but you'd better watch out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's just a rock. Alright, what do we got here? Soylent, cheap and tasty. Try one today. Neutralizer. Neutralizes you. Mostly. Alright, they're weak to ice, poison. The attack down. I forget what the actual name of the thing is. Oh god, the stream is dying. Why are you doing this to me, internet? What is happening? Can't think of anything else that would be taking up bandwidth or whatever. Anyway, and then charm. Earth, poison, and stun. Well, they're all weak to poison. It's served me well so far to do it this way. Oops, excuse me. They really don't like Cthulhu, do they? Alright. Let's see. Ice damage. Earth damage to all. Yeah, let's do ice damage to one target for the moment. I don't know what to do with her. Pick on the Soylent, I don't know. Doesn't pay attention to what things are doing what attacks. Gentle rain, air damage. Let's see. There we go. Alright, that's one enemy down. Alright. Let's see. everything is a good skill. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah. Cthulhu! There we go. Alright, let's see. That's a dead end. You got Annihilator. This item deals heavy dark damage to all enemies. That sounds like it could be useful. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. Dark. Watch out for the silent E. Alright. It's weak to wind and poison and enrage. Alright, well, start with poison. Activate dark. Protect. Let's move this chicken. Poison. Physical. Power. Get the power of good cheer. Alright. Lifetime damage of desperate. Disarm, I suppose. Hyper damage up next turn. Actually, no, there's some options we have here. Alright, let's see. So I wouldn't even do any good anyway. Physical damage. Alright. What to do with you. 40%, that'd be 60 now. Yeah. Alright, hey man, just done all of them. Cool. Blizzard! Some solid damage there. So you just have way too much health though. Let's see. Dark damage, fire damage, fire damage. Is it just like I got bad luck that I ran into this, or does when you summon it? Because that's I accidentally hit the thing to make an encounter happen, fight, whatever. I forget what the command's called. I guess that makes it easier because that's the only thing other than beating the game I think achievement-wise that I haven't gotten. So, yay for that. What the hell? Nice damage there. All right. seems like we might not be have the Regent effect in place, so that's cool. Cheer going. Solid damage, and if they're not close to health, the fact that it doesn't kill doesn't matter. It kind of seems like overkill, but never mind, didn't actually even kill them, so there's that. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Don't actually wait. Oh, she ended up getting 2 turns in a row. Wow. Alright then. Cool, I guess. Defend for the moment. What I meant to do was items. Apocalypse Mage. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Again. Looks like he's weak to darkness and physical. Alright. First things first. Poison everything. Let's see. First things first. Defense up. Let's see what you got. You're weak to earth, you're weak to wind. Majority is weak to earth. We don't have a choice on earth or wind. We have darkness though, and we know at least one of those is weak to it. Ice damage here doesn't do us any good. Alright, let's see. Let's see if it goes. Oh shit, it actually worked. Nice. Will actually do anything. Nope, because since his weaknesses don't have opposites, it didn't do anything cool. Let's see. Oh, it actually hits the row. I forgot about that. Stop using tentacles. That's Cthulhu's thing. And yep, that should finish him off. Take a turn to recharge. Take a turn to recharge. Take a turn to recharge. I think we're at on your knights, 60%. Low enough? Apparently not. Some good cheer going. Better think to use Earth, but honestly, with where character health is at right now. Go with the heavy strike. There we go. Okay, so enemies in this area feel very HP spongy. Not digging that. What? Okay. It's over here. toxic waste. Wait, wasn't that an enemy from Cosmic Star Heroine? I mean, I guess it's built in the same engine and all that, so it makes a certain amount of sense. Let's see, fire. Probably still save it. Yeah. Oh, everybody gains a point of hyper. Of course, we got two characters that are about to hit hyper anyway. Okay, charm didn't work. Physical damage and vulnerable. Actually, yeah, make it insane. So that would. That is a face. Disarm. Disarmed. So that was a poorly timed turn. Physical damage and vulnerable. Yes. go. Alright. Gathering Dark. Power boost to next move, 25% per insane enemy, 50% min. So you get at least 50% bonus to damage, but for every enemy above 2 that is insane, you get another 25%, I guess. 150% stun, but also stuns the user. No new abilities. You got an Apocalypse Cloak. The success for your crystal gives her the Unstoppable buff and increases Desperate power. I think Dark Cloak. I mean, stats are better. I don't... Looks like it's on fire. The, bonuses I don't foresee being particularly useful for the way that I tend to play the game, but it's better stats, so hard to argue with that. Weapon Cthulhu deals extra damage to insane enemies. And just overall better stats. Then again, that seems to be the common theme of this dungeon. Wind, earth, fire. Oh, we should look at it this way. Earth, wind, fire. Ha! Anyway. Poison everything. Defense up. Chicken power! Or, ailment up. And we'll still go with it being chicken power. Whenever it isn't a chicken move necessarily. Let's see. Yeah. Hit it into fire. Oh, damn, that's a lot of damage. Physical, 5 times of desperate. Physical damage. Disarm. Times up. On you unless we're aiming for something specific. Your chicken power is up. Alright, what do you have? Heal, physical damage, cures, recharge ability. Leave your ice for... After Cthulhu makes the giant slush monster go insane. Or I guess it doesn't have to be Cthulhu, but I think he's the one who has the abilities that are readily available. Oh. See, I'm not as keen on making these guys insane. Actually, no, because... Like, she has some good wind magic, but not much, none of it in any position where I can more readily use it. I think I need to change around her abilities, actually. Given the whole prevalence of wind weak enemies in this area. Drive everything insane. Alright. The next move is chicken. Hell yeah. Alright. Now you seem to be the weakest. We'll pick on you. I think I'm picking on Cthulhu, okay. Cthulhu. Fuck, Cthulhu's dead. That's a problem. Oh, it actually worked. Okay. Nifty. Party, probably a good idea. Kedicus Wand. This weapon of crystal improves her regeneration capabilities. That sounds very useful. Regeneration abilities plus 50%. The snakes are so cute! And across the board, better stats to boot. Heck yeah. Don't feel like putting up. Oh, that reminds me. I'm kind of ignoring the fights here. That doesn't make as much sense. But yeah. Okay, seems reasonable. All right. Oh, that's right. That was giving her the... Okay, fine. Work with this. problem is just stack deck. Then again. Good cheer. Let's see. Nope, didn't affect any of them. Kind of figured that'd be the case, but let's try. Hurricane is more damage generally, so have that go up under hyper turn. After Cthulhu makes the other robot go insane. There we go. Those guys. Let her focus on that. We'll focus on the other guys. Go. Alrighty. This way. Okay, so we had to actually get Not really enjoying these encounters. Like, I don't know if it's because the last year I started like dodging encounters, so now I think they're too powerful or something. chicken energy. Cheer. Chicken. Why do they hate Cthulhu? You insane. Go. I figured that'd be enough to take out the robots. I gotta be on the ropes by now. Oh, one of them is on the ropes at least. Let's see. Actually, wait. 70% charge. Okay, so not far off. Let's see. Actually, I probably should have used your ability there. Oh well. Let's see. Of course we still can. Tornado Pistol. This weapon will Baba boost your wind power. Well. Poison damage plus 20%. Tornado Pistol makes its own weather. And just overall better stats. Alright. Save. Why are you forgetting save is in the center of the menu there? Okay, just one of these. Okay, that's not that bad. So first things first. So too, we can disarm it. Oh shit, that actually worked. Okay. Ooh. Super Strike. It's kind of overkill, but oh well. Metal Whip. This weapon for Belsnickel boosts his physical power. Well, that's kind of what we've got him focused for attacking, so that seems pretty solid. Lowers his HP, but some sizable stat gains and boost of physical damage. Yes, please. Near the end of the dungeon. But it feels like we should be, at least. Catechist's Robe. This armor of crystal allows her to reuse Gentle Rain. That was the multi-target healing, right? Ooh. Good cheer buff duration increased. Ooh. By poisoning everything as always. Let's see. Defense up to everybody. Good. Okay, no, it is still Apocalypse Mage. Just the amount of HP for some reason seemed higher. I don't know why. Alright, let's see. I keep using the tentacles on the little girl. We can't show that. Anyway. Dark damage based on poison to wet. I'm fix one with that. good cheer going. Ah, alright then. Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. And again, you stack the chicken bonus, the hyper bonus, you just all kinds of bonus in the elemental weakness there. Slap sense, 125% physical damage, removes insane. Interesting. I'm so picky about what I apply insane to, I don't see myself getting a lot of use out of that. Cosmic Dress. This armor for Baba boosts the power of her insanity abilities. Does she have any insanity abilities? Makes it feel like a real heroine. Because, you know, we didn't need... we've had already hit our quota of references to Cosmic Star Heroine. Though it... well, I don't know people watching this watched previously, whatever, but we played it. I can say from experience, it's a good game. Play it. Yeah, just from the stat games, might as well equip that. Okay then, that's a lot of damage right there. focus on just taking them down with our best abilities, doing just that. Let's see. Still alive. Did not expect that. Damn, that was a lot of damage. But I couldn't have gotten that to go off the previous turn and then use that. Ooh. Potential for next turn. He's about to die from poison anyway. Wait, nothing's poisoned. Did I poison everything? Guess not. Did I just get so used to the fact that I start battles out by poisoning everything that I forgot to actually do that? That makes me feel kind of stupid. Okay, nothing over there. Just over here. Gold code. This armor for Belsnick will boost XP rewards. Let's see. I mean, it's also just better stats. Jolly Laugh ability can be reused. I rarely use it though, as much as it seems like a useful ability. Okay, yes. I don't know, like, it seems like we're building up like this is probably the room right before the boss. Then again, I've thought that with the last 3 rooms, so what do I know? Okay, last thing. Nope, okay. I was like, maybe it'll be different conversations as we're literally staring the final boss down, but I guess not. You made it, how expected. And now it's time to end it. Cthulhu performs a mighty attack and misses. What happened? This game doesn't have accuracy checks? I can see every attack you make before you make it. With that knowledge, it is a simple matter to ensure that I'm elsewhere. Cthulhu performs another mighty attack and misses. How am I supposed to kill you if I can't hit you? You can't. Face it. I'm better than you. I'll never face that. Cthulhu reigns supreme even when he doesn't. Then die. Ah! No, we can't let it end like this. How can we defeat something that knows what we're going to do before we do it? That's the plan, boss. I don't have one. Perhaps I can help. Narrator, you stay out of this. I've always been a fan of Christmas presents, and I've been especially good this year. Take that. The ghost of Christmas future is suddenly beset with visions of every possible future simultaneously. Too much information. Make it stop. Now's your chance. Fight while its power of prediction are disabled. Or powers of prediction. Wait, that doesn't... Okay, I missed the S on powers. Okay. Yes, that is grammatically correct. Okay. This is it. Our final chance to shine. League of Christmas Evil members, come to me. I summon thee from the depths of the beyond. Whoa! Okay. Let it snow, ho ho. Okay. I think they all have this. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure Jack Frost did not have that much HP when I fought him. Yule Cat might have. Mouse King definitely is high more. Oh boy. Got a wide spread. There isn't an easy way. I said I probably should make Jack Frost insane. They don't have a lot of fire abilities. Everything else we might be able to work with. Other than you, but you're not weak to anything. See, someone's future isn't looking bright. Okay, well, first things first. As always, poison. I feel like poison resistance might be bugged in this game or something. Let's see. Mostly just do this to build chicken. Oh wait, no, it's a chicken ability. It doesn't build chicken, right? Duh, stupid me. What the heck is that? Oh, slap sense. Okay. Boost everyone's defense. That's a good plan. Right, the Yule Cat heals. Forgot about that. You're weak to darkness and wind. Really? Make Jack Frost go insane. Whoa. That is a creepy face, even by the standards of the insanity faces. Alright. Okay, Cthulhu. Good cheer to that. Well, good cheer towards. I would say good cheer towards men, but that might not apply. But again, none of these are. I guess Jack Frost's man. And we've got a cat, a mouse, a reindeer skeleton that I think was described as female, and whatever the ghost of Christmas past is. Let's see. More damage. Enemy HP is low. Dark damage to all. To all a good night. That's weak to darkness. Very a little low there, even with health regeneration. Die, kitty! Ooh, ice damage and ice damage up. Focus on Jack Frost, he's got less HP. Alright, let's see. probably want to do that to Ghost of Christmas Past once he's the only one around. At the moment, I'll just switch off Jack Frost. There we go. Then there were two. Alright. What do I need to do? Healing with their hyper turns. Or defensive attack. Their defensive abilities, but I give backhand words. Okay. Physical damage and vulnerable. Probably actually be a while off, so I'll leave that as is. Actually, it'll work. Nope, didn't work. Protect. Good cheer. Shit, Cthulhu's dead. Okay. That much damage actually. Alrighty. Chicken eyes. Her next turn, she's just going to die from the poison. checked. Alright. Scare damage. Insanity gain. Arrow. I've still been watching it through, even though he wasn't at max health. You know it. Arrow. Let's see. It's gonna be amusing if we actually win this with Cthulhu being dead for half the fight. You know, his name's on the title, and yet he didn't contribute really much to the final battle after all. That'd be amusing. So stop working. Chicken eyes. There we go. All kinds of level ups there. Let's see. Chaos Strike, 100% physical damage, 25% more damage per spent ability. Nifty. Oh, Revival, that would have been useful. Mighty Peck, 125% physical damage. Chicken! Physical damage, times 2 damage to enraged. Oh, that's actually really useful. We won, strike that. I won! You were dead for half the fight, Cthulhu. No, you didn't. How could I have been so blind? By the power of your blows, I've seen the error of my ways. Yay, it's a super happy ending! I now see clearly that this future was never meant to be. Let me return you to your own original time. I will no longer tamper with the flow of time for my own purposes. Cthulhu and his party are returned to December 24th and a new day begins. It's now Christmas. No, it isn't. It's still 5 days away. Cthulhu finds a gorgeously wrapped present. It looks like Santa's been here. Cthulhu tears off the wrapping paper. Inside is a small letter. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for all your help. Come see me and you'll get what you most desire. Oh boy, I'm so excited. But first, you'd better check in on some of the wonderful relationships you developed over the course of the game. Do I have to? Cthulhu decides to visit Baba Yaga. Hey boss, check out the sweet haul I got this year. Baba's chicken-legged hut is chock full of presents. I haven't even had enough time to open them all yet. That's how many there are. And Santa didn't leave out Cluck Cluck, so many cute outfits to dress up in. I wonder if Santa's planning on sending me this many presents every year. If not, I'm gonna have to have a little talk with the big man, if you know what I mean. Cthulhu decides to visit Belsnickel. A visitor? How nice. Oh, it's just you, Cthulhu. I usually try to have a low-key Christmas, and thanks to Santa being reinstated, I can do just that. I know you don't appreciate all of our strange traditions, but keep an open mind. Who knows, maybe you could celebrate Christmas in Relay this year. Come up with your own traditions. Cthulhu decides to visit the movie theater. We're open again, but when people saw that Christmas had come back, people came back. And that's not it. Santa gave us a new film to screen that's sure to interest you. Check out the trailer. In a world without Christmas, one old one has to fight against all odds to bring it back. Cthulhu Saves Christmas, coming soon to a theater near you. Am I actually that fat? I'm not actually that fat, am I? The camera adds 10 pounds. Everybody knows that. We've already recorded our highest profits in a single day today, and it's all thanks to you. Cthulhu decides to see Santa Claus. Oh, I was wondering when you would show up, Cthulhu. Power, gimme! I was worried at first about granting you your wish, but my granddaughter insists it's for the best. Something about preserving the timeline between prequel and the main game. Kids these days with their time paradoxes. Now promise me that you'll only use these powers for good. I promise. You just lied, didn't you? Totally. Very well, a promise is a promise. Here are your Wait! Baba, what are you doing here? Don't do this. Just because our stories make us out to be evil doesn't mean we have to become villains. Haven't you had more fun in this game than you ever did asleep in Relay? It has been fun, but I can't deny my destiny. Yes, you can. You can choose who you will become. No one else can do it. Let him go. What? It'll all turn out for the best in the end. Trust me, I've seen the next game. Sometimes a temporary setback is necessary for ultimate victory. Trust us. Enough preaching. It's time to end this. Cthulhu finds himself back in Relay. My power. It's all coming back. Time to destroy the world! The story continues and Cthulhu saves the world. Nah, there's a new game plus, but this is a good game. But, like, out of what I've played of Zeboid game stuff, actually, feels appropriate to do this over the credits screen. Great thing with the indie games, there's not much to the credits. But if you're going to talk over them, that could be a downside. Anyway, like I was saying, out of the different stuff I've played as far as Zeboid game stuff, I still think they're probably the best indie developer doing JRPGs. Though admittedly, not like to diss them, but like when you look at the competition, there's a lot of people that are just doing generic stuff with RPG Maker, and I mean, there are some that are doing legitimately just their own stuff, and some that are doing really crazy things with RPG Maker that almost feels like the amount of work it took you to get what you did out of RPG Maker. Couldn't you have just made a game in a more robust engine, perhaps, that would have done what you wanted to and then some? But this one, like, the writing is funny, but then again, that's Cthulhu Save the World was the same way, and I don't know, I guess with like Cosmic Star Heroine and what it sounds like they're doing for their next game, they are going more serious after doing 2 parody pastiches of RPGs and just goofball games and just being goofy in general, than the 2 Penny Arcade games, which, well, despite being based off of a webcomic, are kind of serious. I don't know, I still haven't beaten the second one, but actually no. 3 was definitely very comedic. 4, the way it, like, just where it leaves off with 3 when I've played a 4, feels like it could be more serious, but then again, there are, like, moments I remember that were also very straight-up comedy, so, yeah, I don't know. You'll have to get around to the Penny Arcade episode 4 eventually on the stream. Like, the only Zeboid game that I haven't beaten, and actually it occurs to me, that's just like in the last, I mean, they only have now 6 games, and yeah, we've played 3 of them on the stream this year, so it's like, most of them I beat on the stream. Well, yeah, there's only 2 that I beat off stream, as much as, like, I would call myself a fan of theirs. Like, yeah, I've only beaten 2 of their games until I got around to playing 3 of them over the last year. Anyway, got off track there. Might have had too much caffeine today. On the other hand, I'm awake, so that's cool. But yeah, like, I don't know, the way the abilities work, like, that was one thing I do, like, with Cosmic Star Hero, and where it's like, okay, you set the abilities, and, like, you only use maybe a handful of them, and, you know, and, like, you kind of just built these cycles of, okay, use these abilities in this order, recharge, use these abilities in order, recharge. The fact that you kind of have a randomization of 3-year abilities, who knows what they'll be. I feel like that's something that could be elaborated on, but it definitely kind of has that sense by later stages of the game, like, with deck builders, where it's like, yes, you can get lots of cards, but, you know, you want to keep your deck small, like, keeping maybe where you can choose what goes into that, or maybe you can, and I just completely missed that as a mechanic somehow. If so, then that's like a, you know, room to improve on tutorialization there, folks. But yeah, that was kind of cool. The abilities in general, but it feels like Poison was perhaps a little overpowered, and especially like near the end of the game, like the enemies, actually most of the enemies just felt like, even the final boss there, like there wasn't really a lot of strategy to it other than, you know, kill that cat because it kept healing everything, exploit elemental weaknesses on everything but Ghost of Christmas Past, and then he just, every turn, multi-target attack. So I mean, I guess like getting enraged set up on him is, you know, in your best interest there, but beyond that, it's just a damage race, and I think it feels a lot like a lot of the battles are that way. Like, they weren't that interestingly designed of encounters. They were just damage races, and especially as you got later in the game against big old stacks of hit points, it felt not great to go through. I don't know. I'd still say, like, if between this and Cosmic Star Heroine, play Cosmic Star Heroine, this, like, as far as to play a game, this is just a fun experience. Like, first of all, it's a Christmas-themed JRPG where Cthulhu is the main character, but it's also from the developers who made a previous JRPG where Cthulhu was the main character that was snarky and leaned so heavily on the fourth wall there basically isn't one. So, yeah, there's good reason to play this, definitely. I don't even know who I'm talking to right now. I don't know if I am talking to anybody. Either way, Merry Christmas. See you guys Tuesday? Maybe? Like, part of me is like, leaving off with Merry Christmas here, like, you know, maybe don't stream till after Christmas, especially because we're not going to stream Thursday because Christmas Eve I'm going to be spending time with my family, and like, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming during that. Possibly not streaming Saturday. I haven't planned that far ahead, but like, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to stream on Tuesday. I'm not going to see you guys till maybe next Saturday, probably next Sunday, definitely, but maybe next Saturday. And we'll pick up with some Saga Scarlet Graces, probably. I don't know, I'm increasingly less feeling that game, but I'm also, like, so close to the end, is like, just finish it. You don't dislike it, but you're just like, it's getting kind of tedious, but you're almost near the end. Come on, buddy, just finish it. Either way, I've got the majority of a week to think about it, so, you know, see it then. And in case it ends up being Sunday, well, I guess we plan something different since we just beat Cthulhu Saves Christmas. I don't know. I'm also second-guessing maybe I will stream on Tuesday. I don't know, people. Whatever the next time is. It's going to be at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and we'll be playing something at some point in some way. That is the most decisive way I could ever think of to say. And that is the statement right there. Anyway, until next time, as always, later, folks.